All right. Welcome, y'all. I get the honor and privilege to do this live with my one of my mini me's,
Yes.
awesome Taylor Lewis, recent graduate of Fisk University. And but here's why I have her on the live with me tonight is because Taylor, outside of me, and I probably say outside of me, Allison, and maybe and of course some other users, but like have used the one dope planner like religiously, right? Because Taylor, did you even use any notebooks in school?
No, I didn't use any notebooks unless it was like a class where it was required to have a notebook.
Uh,
Um I did most of my stuff on my digital planner, and I'd also like submit assignments and all that through here.
yeah, and that's when I really started seeing the I guess the breadth or the expansion. Maybe that's not a good word, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like
Mhm.
what we really could do with the
The
digital planner.
potential.
Right. When I saw her, I was in Nashville. We were together. She's like, "Oh, I need to submit my homework real quick." And I was like, "Huh? What you mean?" And literally, she had her homework on one of the planner pages and uploaded it into their, what was it? Their Canva?
Canva, yes, because one or Note Shelf has this. I think also Good Notes, but one Note Shelf has this option where you can submit things through the or share it through the app.
Yep.
And whenever I would share it through the app, I could share it directly to my thing and then go pick out which class it was for, um which semester, or I think it was the subject and the exact assignment as well that I could go through and pick it out and submit it for.
Okay. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna interview you as a recent graduate, uh,
Mhm.
because of technology, and this is kind of y'all. You're a Gen Z, and this is technology is it's here. So outside of course, me being your mother, trying
Mhm.
planning. Um so what I guess what was kind of some of the frustrations of maybe staying organized as a student, and how did digital planning help you overall?
One of the things, so I can say this for because
No.
when I was in high school, from high school to college, I realized I had to change something because during high school I knew I was very unorganized,
Mm.
which
Oh, I
still.
mean, that wasn't me confirming. Sorry.
Oh, mm, right. I was very unorganized, and I would have different binders for different things, and I'd just stuff things in binders. So
Mm,
everything was all over the place. And when I needed to find something, or my teacher was like, "Hey, do you have this assignment?" I'd be like, "I don't know where it is." Like I'd be struggling to find it, going through my book bag, rummaging through 10 different notebooks just to find one thing.
gotcha.
But then during or college, when you got the planner and gave me one, I said, "Oh, okay. Let me see what I can do."
Mm,
And all my stuff is all in one place. I can do split screen from my assignment to my notebook. And that's what I would do. Like during classes, I'd have Canvas pulled up on one screen, I'd have my notebook pulled up on another. So I'd be listening to my teacher go over the PowerPoints we were looking at. I'd have the PowerPoint on one side of the screen so I could take direct notes from the PowerPoint,
mm,
and then I'd also have the notes on the other side.
right on the screen, right? And
So everything could be saved into one thing.
did you ever use the search feature? Like if you needed to search notes? Okay. That's
Mm-mm.
one of the things that I mean, because I don't know if you've noticed, but now some of digital planners are going to Noteful, and I like
Mhm.
Noteful,
Mhm.
but it doesn't have a search feature. Like if I needed to search, like like search literally and put in
Right.
like anatomy and physiology chapter 7, I need to be
Right.
able to search it like fast. Okay.
I
Cool.
think that was one thing with the notebook, at least, is that since everything was in one place, I wouldn't have to look too far because I had all my notes chronologically in order, and then I had them dated and everything, so I knew, hey, I took these notes this date, or um this was from this time period. So I knew when where the notes were, and I also knew which semester it was under as well.
Gotcha. So I mean, so why Taylor kind of brought that up. She actually has done a video on how to customize. So I'm going to actually switch this view here really quick. There we go. So we can see more of the planner. But Taylor actually has a video that she did. She helps as well with the one dope planner again because she is probably outside of very few uses it more than most because she was using it for class. But up here at the top, let me use this so people can kind of see. You up here, you'll notice that there's tabs up at the top. So those are 7 5 subject notebooks. So what Taylor is talking about, how she had everything organized, is she was able to like customize her planner so you could see the oh, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's go back to the pointer thing. That she can customize her planner to the different subjects. I don't know if I have it on this one. Maybe I need to stop that. Oh, there's one. So like I have it customized. So it's a 7 7 5 subject notebooks. So y'all remember the old school for those are Gen Xers. We used to have these 5 subject notebooks. Well, now it's all digital. So she would set hers up, and again, I'll link it, down in below. But Taylor did a video on how to actually set that up, and it could be for school, it could be for whatever, yada yada yada. I used to have a tab. I probably need to put it back, but I used to have a tab just for Taylor and Lauren, like a subject for each one of them. So if I got a parent meeting, band meeting, track meeting, I would go to that tab and like I would write all the notes there. But this is what you would do, right? You would have all your classes and
Yep.
you could go to each section of that notebook and she would just add pages digitally for each
Trying to
one of those.
maybe I have one.
So this is the H2. So this is the 1DOPE Planner H2. It's a hybrid, meaning that you could use it landscape. And let me see if this will let me do it without messing up stuff too much. Oh, there we go. So you can use it landscape or you can use it horizontal. And all I did was double click the spine and it fits perfectly right in between. So if you're the original, I call it the OG, we call it the OG. The OG is like this. And this is what Taylor and I both kind of started with is this horizontal format. But now if you want to see everything in one place, like if you had a weekly page open, you can see your whole week in one screen and not have to like kind of do because side by side. But what Taylor was talking about, I can't do it right now because I have that new iOS. You know how I am. I always have like the upgrade. So I got the iOS 26 on here. So the dual screen is a little tricky and I don't want to waste time like trying to go over it right now. But having a side by side screen where she would have your notes, the Canva on PowerPoints on one side and then
Yep.
yep. So with the one dough planner, the OG and the H2, you still get 7 5 subject notebooks. That again, these are all hyperlinked, and you would go directly to that section, right? So if I went to 4, I would have all my notes, and they'd be under like collaboration. But then on the right hand side over here, you got your hyperlinked 12 months. Um, now what the creative team has added is you'll see a yearly view and then you'll get the first 6 months of the next year because some people actually really do like plan. So if you click on the 25, you'll get the year at a glance. These are all hyperlinked as well. So if you click that, okay. So FYI, this is the watermelon theme. Don't come after me with all this pink and green. Taylor's also my soror.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy soror, right? So yeah, so you go to 2025 and you would just, click on that month. But again, it's a great way to see your year at a glance from a high level. Like if somebody said, "Hey, I want to see if we could do something the week of the 13th of July." Okay, even though we're past that. No, because I already got something like spring break or the girls' break or whatever, girls' trip. Then you have 2026, which it'll just automatically, not automatically, but each planner will give you the next 6 months of the next year. So that way you can already be planning all the way into July. I can't believe I already got July 2026 on here. So how do you think that helps like a college student or not just a college student, somebody who has to plan, even if they're getting like maybe a graduate degree,
Hmm.
how do you think something like having to forecast the next 6 months?
I know that's gonna help with students that are planning on doing like, so let's just say I graduated this, or I graduate college this December.
Mhm.
It would be able to help students, like if they did want to go to grad school, project what they need to do, like the steps they need to take, or get ready for graduation. Because graduation, I feel like nobody really prepared. Well, they probably get prepared. Nobody prepared me for the things that we had to do for that whole semester for graduation, because it felt like it was just events and
Mhm.
this and that, and then there's due dates. You have to apply to graduate and stuff. So having something like that where I can look at the next year and be like, hey, this date I need to have this balance off by, or this date I need to have my application to graduate done,
Yeah.
things like that.
So
It'd be,
what would you say is the so a two-part question. What would you say is your favorite feature of the planner and what's
mhm.
your favorite feature of digital planning? So,
For the planner, okay, it might sound silly, but I really like customizing my notes because
mm,
I don't like, I feel like blank page or a blank page with just a lot of writing doesn't catch my eye. But if things are like in colors and color coded and there's like different things,
right.
so I like, so for just digital planning being the customization, I guess, so that I can focus in and all that. And then my favorite aspect of the digital planner, hmm,
So while you're thinking about that, can I show something really quick?
mhm,
So one of the things that Taylor was talking about, like the blank pages, so the planner comes loaded with templates. So these are some of the specialty templates. These are just regular templates. This was oh, did I change it? So I did a contemporary yellow pad. I just made it gray. I actually really, really like that one. But
yeah, I like the crimson ones.
oh yeah, hold on, I did do that too, huh?
And I like using those, but I'll use like white pen,
I like this one too. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
like that one, but like
What did I do with it? Contemporary mind mapping double brain elephant. Did you see my elephant notes?
mhm,
I was like, y'all got to put that one on there. So
like
we
this
did do
one.
like the blank. Oh, duh, that one. You talking about this one? Yep. Y'all
Yeah,
see that? She's got hers. All right. So you can customize this, and I'll do the same thing. And what I like about it is you can customize it. There are blank pages in here, so it just gives you a blank slate. So if you wanted to use stickers, I sometimes use stickers, Tay, but I don't use stickers all the time.
yeah. Usually I make my own stickers.
Yeah.
I'll use the shapes, and make my own little fun stickers.
Yep. And with these is the shape tool. This is I'm using Note Shelf right now. Note Shelf 3 got huge upgrades.
Oh
Um
yeah,
and each like so there's Note Shelf, Noteful, and Good Notes. If I like each one separately,
mhm,
I'm always like, if Note Shelf could do this, game
yeah,
over. If
right.
Good Notes could do this, game over. And if Noteful can do this, game
It'd
over.
be, yep.
But I guess that's why they do that, so you can I don't know.
Bye.
But this one, yeah, like, you could change the colors and all that good stuff, like
Yes.
they said, and kind of make it your own. One of the things I thought about, like, sending to the creative team is doing some, like, templates for people who use these blank notes.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm thinking about,
Templates. I see. I think I see what you're
like,
saying.
kinda doing,
So
some
people can
yeah,
see what you. Yeah, I got you.
for people who are like, "Yeah, that's cute, but I don't have time to be doing all that because
Right.
I don't know about you, but sometimes that's me. I'm like, "I don't have time to make it pretty." I need it to
Mhm.
be productive for sure.
Right.
So,
I'm still wait, what would I say? What was I say? Oh, my favorite thing for the planner, I
mhm,
think it'd be like when I think it was in January. When I was doing all this. It was either January or February. Eh? Anyways, it might be on my other planner because I had most of my notes in the which one is this? The 2024, 2025 one.
okay, yeah, of course, because that's when you were in school.
Right. Um, but my favorite aspect of it would probably be there was one page on the calendar that I really like to use. Like whenever I would set up my weeks or my classes,
Was it just the weekly view?
just the weekly view or the monthly view.
Mhm.
I like using the monthly view. Yeah. And
So
then I'd go through the weekly view. I think no, it was this one. It was the weekly view. I liked using the weekly view so I could schedule out my classes and then I'd use highlighters to like section them off so that I knew that it was a block. But I like I like using like bright colors. So I would use all the bright color highlighters and then find the matching colors in the pens so that I could have like my notebook or notebook. My weekly planner would have like my some of my courses being one strict color.
I got you.
So I'd use that color throughout the notebook for that course.
So so what you're describing is a combination of 2 techniques, color coding,
Mhm.
number 1, and then, time blocking.
Yeah.
So if anything, like if we were using this color, for example, that if you had this color was purple and it was macroeconomics,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Then you would
Oh,
know anything in purple was macroeconomics.
yes.
Yep, that's an inside joke, y'all. But yeah, you can, and
Absolutely.
that's the other thing. Instead of, because think about it. Well, so back in the day, or not, shoot, till this day, some people have like a pencil box of like
Mhm.
5 different pens, right, of all different colors, so they can color code it. Here we don't, we use one pen.
Right.
And I honestly, because a lot of people will also say that, digital planning is expensive. I use the Apple Pen Pro. I think you have an Apple Pen as well.
Mhm.
Both have the iPad 11 Pros, but you don't have to have those. I mean, you just got to have it could be Android or iOS.
Right.
And honestly, my backup pens are from Amazon. They're not the Apple brand. I actually think I have them linked somewhere every time I, have them post stuff. So
How
let
do
me
you
go
post
back,
them?
huh?
Say that again?
Yeah, every time I have somebody do the post for the YouTubes, I have them
Mhm.
put the links of all the where I get all my stuff
Got
so they
you.
can go directly there. Yeah. So the planner, so you get 7 5-subject notebooks, number 1. You get templates, custom templates you can customize. Everything is hyperlinked. You get your 2025, 2026 year at a glance and next 6 months at a glance. You get your monthly, and then it's hyperlinked over here on this far left to go directly into the week. Then you get your weekly, and then you swipe over, and then you're into your daily. So this planner, I don't know if you noticed this, Tay, but this planner, there's a Crimson Women's Empowerment Planner, shades,
Yes.
and it has every week at the beginning of the week, it has a prompt. Isn't that cool? What's a dream you have for your life? Write it down. This is good for like journaling. So then you can just come in here and just journal. Okay, that's an idea, Tay, right there for content.
Journaling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to actually start doing that more. I'm trying to find actually these notes so I can show you.
I would say airdrop them to me. Yep, and then you just go right into your weekly.
Oh,
And then
my
you can
airdrop.
customize it. I'm trying to see. All of them, Note Shelf, Good Notes, and Noteful, all have it where you can make a spread and save it. So this is these September stickers, they're going to be coming out. I talked to the creative team and had them redo a couple things, but this is me using what I saved, right? And you can lock this whole thing too. Oh, you can't lock that one. You have to ungroup it and then you can lock it. But here's my little Pomodoros. Like that's basically a checklist. 25 minutes, knock it down. I did a weekly one, kind of what Taylor was talking about with, you like this one? This is cute, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, cute with my little butterflies. Right. So kind of like Taylor was talking about with um color coding, time blocking. So I used a combination of both. I have to ungroup it and I can kind of move these around.
Yeah, like this isn't like my best one, but if you can see that, I had to go through.
Let me bring you closer to the screen so people can see. Oh, it's upside. Is it upside down? It is upside down. Yeah, flip it.
No, this is the old one.
I
This is
know.
one of the old planners.
I know. Flip the. Yeah. One more.
Gotcha.
Oh, it didn't flip. That's what it was.
Yeah, it's like sometimes you gotta extend it or something.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what you got.
Hold on.
I saw. I was going through some old stickers. Because sometimes. So for me, kind of to create things and send it to like the creative team. Like I found this sticker that I created that I need to get to somebody, and it was this like for this right hand side, this blank space. It's like
Mhm.
one big long sticker of different sections. I forgot what they call it. I guess it's called a side sticker. But it's again for productivity purposes, checklist, things to do. Because I'm not, but my thing is I got to be productive. I can't be busy trying to figure out layouts. Sundays I may drink a cup of tea after I do my devotional. When do you oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's not flipping over. Oh,
Yeah, it's because
oh, it's just the mirroring. I wonder, can I fix that on over here? Let's see. Can I do that? Nope. Okay.
I don't even know where my I guess I don't have the old bind or old planner because
Which one is that one? Is that the OG or the H2?
this one is the OG. I'm pretty sure the OG crimson.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where my blue one is. Oh, I know where it is. It's on the regular note shelf. Hold on.
Gotcha. Oh, the old, yeah, because there were two different versions.
Yeah,
So that's how long she's been using it.
yeah. I was on note shelf 2, but now I'm on 3.
Mhm. Yep, I'm on no shelf 3 too. So I'm still debating. I'm kind of locked in, but I ain't locked in. I really, 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 really want to use Noteful, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm not gonna. Well, I haven't done it yet because Noteful doesn't have where you can search text. Or no, let me rephrase that. Noteful only has where you can search text, not handwriting. So in Note Shelf, I can search my handwriting. Good Notes, I can search my handwriting.
Mm.
On Note Shelf, the text feature, that text box,
Mhm.
up more space. And I don't know if it's me. I said I was gonna call somebody from there. I don't know if it's the auto line height, but you see how that box, let me see. See how much space that box takes?
Oh yeah, I remember us having that conversation.
Yeah, I need it to be little because it's taking up the whole, like this whole like
Area.
space. Yeah, I don't need that. So I gotta figure that out. Good Notes doesn't, Noteful doesn't, but Noteful doesn't search handwriting. So I like to be able to, because the other thing that I like about digital planning is it goes over to my phone. It syncs to my phone in real time. So if I need to search a note,
Mm, yeah, this is when I was in my. Here we go. I'll even show you.
let's see.
Interesting.
It may
So
just,
this was
I think it's just showing in a mirrored image. That's why. Yeah.
like I'd make my own
Oh,
little.
nice. Yeah. So you use the color coding and kept it simple. And I think that's what other people think is you gotta, yeah.
Yeah.
Send me that image,
Mhm.
that one, because that just shows this. You ain't got to do all this other fancy stuff. You ain't got to do all this.
Yeah, and like I'd use it. So like I'd make my own little Cornell notes if that makes sense.
Yep. So
Because
we do have the Cornell system. I'm glad you said that. So there's like this is a double lined Cornell. This is kind of like a fancy block Cornell system. Oops. Nope. Those are stickers. The sticker set. So every planner comes with PNG stickers that you can add, right? Drag, drop, all that good stuff. So you get 7 5 subject notebooks, all hyperlinked. You get custom templates to start with. You get a 12-month hyperlinked calendar that has a monthly view, weekly view, daily view, in addition to a, this is what I got to get better at doing. My monthly review is writing everything down. Did you see that I had the creative team add this habit tracker?
oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, isn't that nice? Okay. And then 3 goals of the month. And this should coordinate with using like the 12-week year.
Mhm.
Income statements, and then of course review. Overview, review.
Mhm.
Yep. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up and I'm gonna ask you one last question here.
Of course.
So so this is like talking to your peers, so other Gen Zers. So for other Gen Zers, students, or going because y'all are now going into your professional space, who feel too busy. I hate that word.
Mhm.
Right. What's the number one reason you would tell them to try digital planning, specifically the window planner, of course?
Um, One, because my mother is just so awesome and pours her heart into these things. But
Yeah. Mhm, of course.
I know in my um can't think of the word. In my opinion, it helps me stay organized.
Hmm.
But there's so many like you can even see that sometimes I just I just make my own way. I keep on just making different things. But there are also like pieces that I still haven't figured out with the plan, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So there's ways like I feel like sometimes I'm just doing things the hard way when there's things that you've already thought of
Hmm.
that are in the planner. So there's like different little things and aspects to figure out about the planner, but it also just keeps you very organized. So
Yeah.
you won't have to carry that many things. Like I don't think even when I was like spring cleaning all my stuff from college, I did not find like one notebook inside any of my things because I stopped buying them as soon as I got my digital planner.
Yeah.
So it keeps the ease of not having everything on you so you can keep less on you. Because I like to carry a lot of things. I usually just carry my iPad.
Yeah. I noticed that when I was if I was, on campus, everybody had these
Mm.
big old backpacks and you had this little. I'm like, does she have
Yeah,
any books? I'm like, duh, she's got the window planner. She don't have to have like 5 million things on her.
exactly. And then since I had Note Shelf as well, I would download my textbooks to Note Shelf.
Ah, nice.
So
That's a
all my stuff
Yep,
was all on Note Shelf.
that's a message. I think the other part of that is I think for me, and this is before like the one dough planner was even created.
Mhm,
I lost because somebody said, "Well, what if what if the something crashes or whatever?" Look,
mhm,
I've lost a whole Levenger like I still no, that was the replacement. But I had
mhm.
like beautiful leather Levenger
Yeah,
paper planners on the plane. Like I left it on the plane.
your roller binds.
Yes, left it on the plane. That
Mhm.
ain't
And
no,
easy. At least with Note Shelf, you can get your data back.
exactly because
Yeah.
you're syncing it to the cloud.
Exactly. And as you can even see, I still have my notebooks from freshman year.
Wow. Yep,
Yeah, I just had to download No Shelf again, but all my
right.
stuff is still there.
It's in the cloud, it syncs to your phone. So if you gotta grab a note really, really quick and you can't bring your iPad out, you can always, go on the
Mhm,
phone. So, I mean, the technology, and I think the other thing that I like about it is even though with all the technology, it still keeps you focused and not
mhm.
distracted. I
Right.
I think one of the main distractions with digital planning is people get excited about, I hate to say it, but they do. They get excited about this right here. That. Like, "Oh
What?
my gosh, like, how do you do the stickers and how do you do all"
Oh yeah,
like
they lose the plot, kind of.
yeah, I mean, these are fun, and
Yeah,
it's cute. It
but
is,
the purpose still
but that's
stays.
not the purpose, right, exactly. The purpose is to be productive and not busy.
Right.
Yeah, not busy. So, well, thank you, Miss Lewis.
You're
So
welcome. Thank you for having me.
I know, and so Taylor's gonna be, using that degree she has.
Please.
Thank you, Lord. On helping us with more marketing because she is one of the few people who knows it because she's used it consistently, and she's done a couple videos, like I said, but she's doing some more. Um, I know both of us are working on our Sunday reset because
Mhm,
both of us took notes during church, and so you can go back and I
mhm.
always tell people anytime you go to a meeting or church, go back and rewrite the notes
Right.
to get the message right.
Yeah. Because
And
I think I did just light highlighting
Okay.
at
Gotcha,
church.
gotcha. Right.
Mhm,
Go back, rewrite them. So we're gonna show kind of our rewrite of the notes, making
mhm.
it aesthetic. I think that's where the lesson comes in. And
Yep.
that's what I love about it is I still can do this, right? Because some people, oh, well, just okay, yeah, you can. You can dictate, you can text,
But the
but doing this is where the memory. I mean, and I think that is scientific
mhm.
part. So, all right, sugar. Well, I'm gonna let you take a break because I know both of us are gonna do that. You can find the links for the one dope planner, the honeycomb and the crimson H2 are readily available with that package. So there's two bundles. I gotta remember what the bundles are. There were two bundles. No, there's two. There's a bundle and regular.
Mhm.
So you can get the regular planner, so either the crimson or the honey, and you get stickers. You get a sticker set automatically. Or you can get the bundle, which is at a crazy price right now until September 2nd, where you get the planner, the stickers, and you get 3 inserts: the devotional, the budget, and the goal setting
Yep.
for crazy, and that price one, I mean, it's just a crazy, crazy price. So check out the links, and we'll see you soon. Thank you, sugar.
You're welcome.
And don't disconnect yet, but
Of course, you know I'm gonna sit here.
love you.
Love you, mom.
Love you more.
Love you most.
That part right there.